Hello chaps, day 36, and when we leveled our hero up at the start of this turn, we picked something which is going to be absolutely game-changing: grass concealment. It's not going to be useful against the halfling AI because we're just grinding armies against each other mindlessly down here. But when Mimo advances here and we concede territory to him, we can do all sorts of guerrilla counter raids with our grass concealment wall crushing hero with 10 defense. That's going to be great. Some nice little guerrilla actions. And we also have a question here, which is, can we dumpster these dire penguins? We really want to, because they're really irritating. And it looks like we outnumber them, so we are just going to go right in. Splat. We don't want these enemies to be irritating us. Goodbye! We didn't even take a casualty. How nice is that? But anyway, the only real concern up here now is what the high men have to say. You know, we're gonna send the high man player a message. If you must scout our new territory, please don't use a battering ram. It's rude. Because it is. It is very rude. And he also, last turn he blocked this road with a paladin, so he had to walk through the forest and it slowed us down. I don't appreciate that. He's being rude to us, and we're worried that he's going to declare war on us and make this a 1 versus 3. Anyway, we can... The question here is... You know what, I'm just going to kill this... Okay, so we know that he doesn't have giants on this hex. If they're here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If he has giants here, they can't march all the way into this town quick enough to capture it next turn. They'll be on this bridge. So we don't have to worry about this town getting captured next turn, which means we don't have to flee the garrison, which means we have enough time to reinforce it with these guys. Another thing we did this turn before loading up the video was we captured this town, which was undefended. Now the problem with it being undefended is that for all we know the Frostlings have a bunch of troops up here. In fact, I'm absolutely certain that they do. So the question is, do we move these troops down here, or do we move them up here to defend this newly acquired town? I actually don't know what the answer to that question is. Also, what do we do if he starts casting liquid form on his giants? I think it's an expensive spell, but not that expensive. That's irritating. So there's an independent lizardman archer in the underworld for no real reason. Just randomly hanging around. How tiresome. No, there's nothing going on there. Wait! How did we lose that? We're going to have to retake that mine. It must have been to the Orcish and Frostling scouts. Which we can kill, actually. Why didn't I do that already? We are going to kill this Frostling scout. Kablam! And we are going to move these guys. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you can't see us where we're standing right here. So hopefully we can catch him next turn. There's no better feeling than killing Mimo's scouts. There really isn't. I don't know what I'm really doing with these orc with these, they're not orcs, they're penguins. I feel like I should probably disband them and let my hero kill them. I feel like I should probably... That's actually a thing. I'm going to do that. I'm going to drip feed. I'm going to drip feed dire penguins to this goblin leader. Because he's not really that strong. He could be a lot stronger. So I think we need to give him a little bit of pampering. And this black spider's probably more useful in a special scenario, a special battle with my hero than on the front lines. So we're going to use him. We're going to gradually drip feed our hero dire penguins. It's probably an exploit to train troops and then disband them and then kill them with your hero, but actually I'm not sure if it is, because you have to pay for it after all. Did I mention that I got grass concealment on this hero? It's going to be extremely powerful. Hopefully Mimo doesn't notice that option in the list of upgrades, because when he does, I'm going to suffer. In fact, everyone's going to suffer if Mimo gets a powerful concealed hero. It's going to be absolute cancer to play against. Now, another question is, can we fortify this town? Can we defend this town? Because I don't want to lose it for no reason. I think it's time to finally pull these goblin bombers back. Also, can we actually train a useful... flamethrowers are just not cost efficient. I'm not going to make them. So the main decision I have to make this turn is, do I... like, where do I defend? I know from my lizard man scouting here that I don't have to defend this next turn. But what about the turn after that? And if I move these troops... Thing is, because the orcs are here, I can't really move these troops up to reinforce here, because I'll be fighting too many people at once. I also don't know where the orcish leader is going. Is he going this way, or is he going this way? And another problem, there's quite a few of them, aren't there, is that this isn't very easy to fight. Gonna have to wait another turn before I do any more fighting with these halflings. Wait, and hopefully they'll become disorganized. I actually can't decide what I want to do here, because this is only... I'll have 16 troops to defend this town. It's not really enough. Tell you what, I'm going to take a risk. I'm going to guess that the lizards don't really have any rams or giants or anything up here. I'm just going to assume... I know their heroes are down here, not here. Although they could have gone on this water, but why would they do that? So... I'm just going to move these 7 guys. I'm going to move 7 troops back down here. That's 2. We need another 7. We need another 4, I mean. And I'll leave the... because that's enough. That's 4... that's 10, 18, 22. The max you can fit into a town is 24. So these 3 archers are going to be the only garrison we actually leave up here. And we're going to put them in the southern hex of this town, because we might want to move them back down this way. I'm not sure. I don't know what I want to do with this ram either. I guess I want to take him up here. No, I've changed my mind. I'm going to put them in the northern hex. I think I've jabbered on long enough. agonising over the most simple of decisions. And this is why it's so irritating having an Elven Ranger somewhere in these forests. Because they could be anywhere, and it means I can't send troops out to travel by their lonesome, because they simply won't be safe. Just limits my options a lot. Anyhow, I believe that's all there is to really show you this turn. That's all we're going to do. We took us out another city from the Frostlings. We migrated this city to goblins, which is good. We're definitely going to train goblin darters. I love the poison attack of goblin darters. And yeah, there's just not a whole lot to say, apart from that. We've withdrawn our cave scouts in preparation for the battle to come. Oh, we can move this scout along. Whoops. Maybe not into a dead end, that's not ideal. Yeah, that's all there is to really show you this time. In preparation, it's the calm